The Mother Superior has a tight grip on them. One that I intend to break.
What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
So I might have already passed it. Okay.
While she lives, Orin will continue to terrorize us, and soon she will make good on her threats. She thinks we are weak, afraid, vulnerable. We need to prove her wrong.
I'm curious about Menzo Berenzan. Tell me about your home.
From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
Why can't you go back?
For my people, to reject Lolth is to reject life. I am an apostate and would be executed. Though I am proud, I prefer exile to death.
Would you return if you could?
If you had seen my city's splendor, you would not ask the question. I will miss it until the day I die. I am a daughter of Menzo Baranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Cuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high
she's
above
royalty.
the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface. And I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself. And I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned.
Oh my god. F5. Your childhood was horrible.
How so? I could have been born a slave, a serf, or a jaluk. I had every advantage, and my mother showed me how to survive. She taught me to be resilient, and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
You seem nervous. What's bothering you?
Nervous? Don't be preposterous. I am on alert, as you should be too, given who hunts us. I have faced Orin before, and she left scars on me that will never heal. She will enjoy adding to them, and she can strike whenever she pleases. She could be anywhere. Could be anyone.
Despite her protestations to the contrary, it is clear that Minthara is afraid.
Intimidation? F5. Orin may frighten you, but not me. I've faced worse. This is such a weird thing to say. 29.
I doubt it. Her father is murder incarnate, and she is a devoted daughter. To please Baal, she would butcher the world. She has the scent of our blood, and she will tease and toy until she tires of the hunt. Then she will obliterate us without a second thought. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever.
Okay. The Emperor has offered us a special tadpole. We'll become partial mind flayers, but we'll get great powers in return.
We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth. If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting proposition. Its influence on you is plain to see. You are sublime.
Oh, yes I am. F5. Use it. Become greater.
I will be unstoppable.
Oh man. Not even a charisma check or anything. Or persuasion. She's just like, yes, power.
Life
Don't mind if I do.
pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Open your mind to it.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see...
Okay, so she can use these now. Alright, so let's see.
Fresh
Minthara.
orders?
Minthara can fly! Counterspell.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
If it is for the best.
Black hole is awesome. Yes, it is. I have it on Dennis already.
Still alive. So that's progress. With haste.
F5.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
I mean, that's fair. That's completely fair. I want to discuss the Astral Touch Tadpole.
Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No.
Unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
F5. You're afraid?
I am not. I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks, really. Wouldn't that be a crime?
Your illithid powers are the only reason you can stand up to Cazador. This will help you defeat him.
I'm really not sure.
Oh my gosh, I could bully him. F5, since we're a jerk. We're quick saving a lot. You're nothing. Just a frail spawn. It will burn to a crisp soon enough. I feel like he's going to not like this. Oh, wow, really? That was a lot of bonuses.
Damn it. Damn you. All right. I'll do it.
Really? Those were... Wow, talk about peer pressure. Talk about peer pressure.
Life, it wants to...
Go on. Don't be a...
The tadpole, you feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
Perhaps.
All right. Main thing I want is to give as many people the counterspell thing as possible. Where is Shadowheart?
Moving in.
There she is.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I think this special tadpole the Emperor offered will increase our chances of success.
The powers we already received have proved useful, true. But this is something different entirely. Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
F5! Trust me, we need these powers. And you're going to love what you can do with them.
Fine. I truly hope you're right about this.
Life, it wants...
Go on. Don't be afraid.
A cold, the tadpole, you feel...
Perhaps. Once the...
Okay. We got a full party of almost mind flayers. And every one of them can counter spells.
Let's get going. Light on my feet.
Alright, F5 in case there's a cutscene during the rest. And long rest. Concentrate. Oh, hey, here we go.
Tonight, you are the monster everyone claims you
Dark
are.
Urge! Oh, what's going on?
Triumph after triumph. You have excelled in base villainy. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. You have reached the time of majority, and you shall come into your birthright. But another seeks to disinherit you. Do not let her be your death. Your father loves you. You have already made us so proud. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your line. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is greater than you could have dreamed. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
The plot thickens. Revel in the memories.
The cruelty of the slayer leaps around within. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, dear sister, must die by your hand. an offering in Baal's sanctum. Your heart pines for the love of your lord. Today is a wonderful day for murder.
Did I kill someone in the camp? What's that? Volo's note. To whomever happens upon this note, regretfully a matter of critical import requiring my immediate attention has arisen. Not that your various misadventures are unimportant per se, but well, regardless, the matter is far too sensitive to be committed to parchment here, so I shall regale you of it when we meet again in Baldur's Gate. Cordially yours, Volothamp Gidarm. I haven't seen him since the Goblin Cage. Like, he never stayed in my camp for more than one night. Alright. Speak with animals. Symbiotic.
Trust no one. What a day.
Dire Raven.
I am listening.
Mage Armor.
I've got a long road ahead.
Leave camp. Oh my god, someone killed people here. What happened? What horrible things. Why is Gale naked in camp? I don't know. That's just how Gale is sometimes. So we're looking for places refugees gather. Hayunkim?
Between stockpiling food and barricading doors, this cult business has driven half of Rivington mad. That's an excellent idea.
Randolph.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
The post.
You threw a fit when
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist, right?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
Oh, that's the post office. I haven't done that quest yet. Wait, what? Sword Coast Courier's Key. Okay. Reflections of a gullible prick? Oh my god. What is this? I hoofed it to, let's see, the Stained Tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a Gondham promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires and still that stench. Of course they didn't let us through to the city when we showed up. Showed us into a camp teeming with snivelers and sneerers. Had it with them, their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggressive fashion. So he's living in a chicken coop. Okay.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing? Just wait for the next wave? Should we fortify the camp?
Rechte Hathran Rust. Frey. He clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize.
Failed a religion check, you're a cleric.
Recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters.
Oh, we killed one of the Gur
you met
before.
in the Hag Swamp.
Im Orak Nete Grasin Netra
And all of us
So,
are half elephant.
The impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Good choices.
Chat, it's been a little bit.
I must.
I yearn for the Muckenheimer. You wanted Asterion! You found him! Oh. I yearn for the explosions. Yes! They wanted him, they found him! I met them in Asterion's daddy's mansion. Oh, they could give you a quest to save their people there. Which I failed. How are you? I'm good. Somehow Asterion lived. He's actually got fire resistance.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want with Asterion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children, and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
F5, just because I don't want Astarion to hate anything I say. Yes, Astarion's free now.
Free? Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you,
Muck these ads.
they're already dead.
Cycron, thank you for the tier 1 sub. How can you be sure, Asterion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
F5. Declining the quest means giving up XP, but I want to be kind of mean at the same time because it is an evil playthrough. You owe them revenge, Asterion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
How often do you stream? Every day. I have not missed a day in over 5 years.
Nothing less will do.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Can you help me? I'm not a psychiatrist. Like, what do you need?
There is nothing to fear. I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
Yo, he's right there. Oh my god.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Honor insists the tribe is not cursed, but
how did Astarion just whisk away all of their kids?
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right. Rush into their claws again.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of the city, and it needs purging.
Okay.
What's that?
Still haven't found Shadowheart's connection here somewhere.
We do nothing. The innocent do something just the same. You have no good choices.
Oh, what kind of gear do you get while doing the
for
Sun
treat
Wukong
birds.
Championships
How are you
before
today?
the 7 days? I'm not sure. I already finished it, Bird, so I can't go back and look at it, I'm afraid. You could ask the RSL channel.
Tend not to. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these apples first.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals. Look at that! Finest pie the fruit could have made. Now it's mud.
Bunch of dead chickens.
Spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep. Big one.
Do you want a hint for the connection? I mean, I'm guessing it's around here somewhere, right?
Tempers are rising.
Whoops. That was stealing.
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's healed.
Then I guess he better get well.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful.
I don't know, that voice does not match him. Cleric medicine. I'm well versed in healing rites. Let me look. $30.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends, and I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Bet somebody drunk at Ma.
We've got to get Grunch in at the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut?
Nah.
No, you should totally do that. What? Why are you mean? I'm minding my own business here. You should try it sometime.